Here you are. We're going live. Hi there. I think I'm live. I'm just going to go to my Facebook page, everybody, and make sure that the live stream has actually started, and it has. And I just wanted to tell you, I'm jumping on because I had something really beautiful happen the other day when I was tapping in on the way to a class. And I wanted to know what elemental beings were with a soul before it comes to Earth when it's waiting to come and have a human life. And one of the things I got was that the angels are there. The guardian angels are there just helping plan the life and offering support. But there's other angels there that are kind of the go, no go angels. When a soul is deciding if it's actually going to come and be born, there are angels there helping it in that decision. So when there's a miscarriage, it means that the angels and the soul decided this wasn't the right time. So what a beautiful thought to just know that, and know that because I know there's so much pain around miscarriage, especially in this country. It's such a loss. Women and families are still grieving from miscarriage that happened many, many years ago. So I had to share that when I learned that, when I got that download, that the angels are there helping make that decision, and it really is the best thing for that soul. Well, when that happened, the first thing I thought of was my dear friend, Rachel Cooley. Rachel Cooley, she is an angel practitioner, and she has helped hundreds of people tap into angel wisdom. She was my first introduction to the angels and my guardian angels. I met my guardian angels when I was with Rachel, and I have been through Rachel's classes, and it has changed my life and changed my business. So I have a surprise. She's here. So Rachel, if you'll come on camera, because I would just love to introduce you to everybody. Hi, honey. And maybe I could just ask you some questions and you could meet everybody that's on here. Some of you already know Rachel. I know that. We have mutual friends, but welcome. How are you today?
Oh, thank you, dear Jill. I am doing really well. I'm loving spring. I'm loving being in this energy, and it feels just so perfect. I feel like renewal is here and new beginnings.
Renewal is absolutely here. I love it. What did you think about that download I got about the angels being with the soul all the way through its journey to making that final decision? Yes, I'm coming to be born.
It's incredible. It's incredible. And it really touched my heart when you shared that, because before we had our son, Michael, we did have a miscarriage. And it was an intense time, but at the same time, I had so much hope. I had so much hope as well. And I still feel that dear soul is still with us forever. Yeah. And I had this feeling that she just decided, I don't know if I want to be on earth right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that's what happens a lot of times. So I love doing the healing work around those instances, because it really can help people just not be grieving anymore.
Oh, yeah.
And just be loving, and knowing that the angels are always there for them and us. So speaking of angels, that's what we're going to talk about just for a little while, since we're so blessed to have you here. Thank you so much. I know I have a lot of people that are my friends that love your work and love hearing about the angels. So tell us about you. So I know I was introduced to the angels when I met you. So
Yes.
Tell us about you and how you started becoming the amazing you that you are today, and teaching everybody about angels.
You got it, Jill. So I attribute really the beginning of my spiritual path to my amazing mom, who sought out spirituality to, just figure out her own life and ups and downs. And she started sharing with me in I would say my very late teens, early 20s. And so that was very poignant for me. And I have this distinct memory of on her spiritual journey, which was vast. She just checked out lots of different things, including the I Ching, which is a divination tool, right, from ancient China. And I remember that was the first oracle anything I'd ever worked with. And I remember she taught me how to do some I Ching throws with some quarters, and I got great messages. And so that was just really cool that that was like an introduction. And then we went to spiritual talks together. And then I started taking her to spiritual talks. And that led me to the angels, because during that path, Jill, I was meeting all these amazing spiritual people, and they started gifting me spiritual books, and angel books and statues. Got my first angel card deck around the time I graduated from college. And it just like, it was like the angels were making themselves known, but it was more in 1999 that I really went down my path with them, when I was just strongly guided to walk down that path. And that's the same year I was originally certified 24 years ago.
24 years ago. So wild. I have learned so many things from Rachel. So like I said, I met my guardian angels and my life changed. I started doing some free writing with my guardian angel, John. So many beautiful messages have come through that way. I learned about the archangels. I learned which archangels to call upon during certain needs in our lives, because certain different things happen. I learned all about angel numbers and what they mean when I saw them. And I just cannot tell you how much your teachings have not just helped me in my life, but also helped me with my clients. When I'm doing my readings and I'm teaching my classes, it's like that Rachel wisdom just comes through when people ask questions and things. It's just so beautiful.
I love it, Jill.
I
love it.
So I know why it's been important to me, but just for the people that are watching, why is it wonderful to bring the angels into your life and start asking them for help and guidance?
Okay. The why it's wonderful is so vast, right? Because the angels bring us so many blessings on so many levels. Blessings, guidance, healing, all along the lines of anything from your health, healing for yourself or a loved one, protection, divine guidance, big time, right? And learning how to decipher and receive angel signs and messages. You were just talking about the numbers and the blessings that I have received, Jill, and I know you have received as well, that you were just sharing about, are just so beautiful and so incredible and really miraculous. I mean, shifting out of fear into love, into peace, is a miracle right there every time. And I've received all these blessings, and I am just so incredibly passionate to share the love, to share the blessings with all the women that I support one-on-one and in my programs and my angel sisterhood and all the places, right? Of course, deeper in the programs, like you were on the programs with me as well when I originally started them. Yeah. And the ripples go out. They're just going out. And I just feel the love of that.
Your wisdom and your ripples are definitely going out and still helping this student. I mean, even just last night, because I'll hear about things or see things during the day, and that sometimes it's really hard for me. Then in the evening, I'll be thinking of things that happen in the world that are just so stressful, or things, especially about animals, because I love animals and I try to avoid the animal abuse stories, but every now and then something will pop up. And you taught me one of my most amazing tools, because before I met you, those kinds of things would just be with me for days and weeks, and I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. And every time I tried to just have quiet time, that was what I was thinking of.
Wow.
And Rachel taught me how to hand that over to the angels. And I can do that. I can literally hand it over and say, I can't take this on my heart. Can you please take it from me? And they do every time.
Yes.
It's such a miracle. That's our hot tip for today, is when you're having a hard time dealing with something, you can absolutely hand that over to the angels.
Hand it over. They gladly take it, right? Each and every time. And they are available for all of us 24/7, 365, right?
Yeah.
So that's another thing I always love to note, because some people think, oh, but if I hand it over too much, or if I ask too much, I'm taking Archangel Michael or my angel away from somebody else. Well, you can't, because they have no time and space restrictions. They can be with all of us simultaneously. And yes, the handing over the fear, stress, and worries to the angels in situations is so beautiful and healing. And again, the word miraculous.
I love it. So is the things that you have coming up, is that going to be for everyone, or is your next offering mostly for teachers or coaches? Tell me about what you have coming up next, because I'm not really sure what it is.
Okay, well, let me share about that. So what I have coming up is the 7 steps to live a miraculous life with the angels. That is happening this Friday, the 28th at noon Pacific. And I have dialed in this particular masterclass, and really the majority of my work, for spiritual women who are also coaches, feminine leaders, healers, and intuitives, whether you're emerging or established, to learn about your divine birthright blessings with the angels and those 7 steps to live a miraculous life with them by your side every day.
Oh, that sounds like an amazing class. How long is the class going to be?
It is going to be 90 minutes. It's going to be noon Pacific to 1:30 Pacific. We'll be on Zoom, and I know you had the registration link, so I'm sure you'll get that to everybody.
Yeah, well, I do, and I'll just have you can even just put it in the
I can
comments
put it in
yourself. That way
myself.
people can see
Absolutely.
you on Facebook too if they want to. And can anybody come, or is it just people that like work in the spiritual realm? Can just any
I I would
woman
say
come?
just anyone who's a woman who is
Okay.
called to, you're like, you're hearing about this class, you're like, I'm meant to be there.
Yeah.
I am going to register.
Well, if you haven't gotten to experience Rachel and her teachings about working with the angels, it's something, it's always so wonderful. I always take away something from it. Is there anything else you want to say before we stop the
Yeah,
live?
before we stop, well, I mean, number one is I want to share we're not alone. We have a divine team of angels with us. And that's actually one of the things that I'm going to be sharing much more in depth because we'll have more time, right, on Friday, is that you have an angelic team with you to support you. So I'll share some basics about the angels and the archangels. And again, those 7 steps to live a miraculous life with them and to give you inspiration and encouragement in your life and to come together with other like-minded women. The community that we have on the master classes as well, and of course in my programs, is so beautiful and supportive, and it's a beautiful sisterhood. So join us this Friday. It'll be so awesome to have you all there.
Yeah, if you'll go to this live so that people can also get to your Facebook page if they want to and post the link so people is how much is the class? How much
It
is it?
is complimentary. It is free.
A free class. Well, anybody that hasn't gotten to be with Rachel, if it's been a while since you've been on one of Rachel's classes, I just can't tell you enough how much she's changed my life for the better and helped make me feel so much more supported. I just love you to
Oh,
pieces and to the moon and back. And
oh,
I hope that some people that are hearing now are feeling called because I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
it's
So
going to
I'm
be
gonna,
amazing. Yes.
yeah,
And I really feel our conversation here is like a taste of that energy,
it
Jill,
is
because it's
absolutely.
loving, it's uplifting, it's just brings us joy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's just amazing. And also just tapping into the energy of that faith and trust that the angels bring to us when we really have faith that they're with us, the divine messengers of God here to support us, no matter what spiritual religious path we are on or not, they help all of us. And learning
Oh,
about working with them is life changing.
and I can feel them. I can feel them. And I bet a lot of people that are listening can feel it too. Because I just felt them coming into the room and being here with us. So much good energy
So
when we come
beautiful.
together.
So
Oh,
beautiful, Jill. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much, love.
Thank you. We're going to hold our hands out to you. We're both sending you all angel blessings. And we hope that
So
you can
many
make it to
blessings.
the
Join
class.
us there. Mwah.
Bye, everybody.